Amos 5. So this is a song of mourning, and it's interesting that the prophet Amos said that Israel will fallen and will not rise again, but clearly there is a remnant that God chosen for Israel, so that they will he will bless them again when they come back to him. And just like the other prophets said, um, God will kind of like punish them so that they will know that he is God, and then they will return to him, and then he will restore them. So I don't know why this prophet said this. And then after that, pretty much is like, if they seek him, then they will live, but don't do the sacrifices and the idol worship like at Bethel, Gilgal, and Beersheba. So it talks about his majesty, and how those who are unrighteous, they will not be able to eat the vineyard that, or drink the grape from the vine that they built. The houses they built, they won't live in it, and so on and so forth. So God said to seek good and not evil, so that you may live, so that the Lord of armies be with you. Hate evil and love good. Establish justice at the gate, so that the Lord God of army will be gracious to the remnant of Joseph. And then God says that there is mourning, and God will pass through, and pretty much for those who are unrighteous, the day of the Lord will be darkness and not light, implying that for the ones that love God and the righteous one, the day of the day of the Lord will be a festive thing, where we get to enter into the life that he gives us, and it will be of light, not for these people though. So it's kind of like you escape something small, but then you're hit with something big, like fleeing from a lion and then being confronted by a bear, or goes home and then a snake bit him when he least expected. So God said that he hates their festive assembly, probably because it's full of sexual immorality and idolatry. And then he doesn't want to listen to their songs, that he would rather that they practice justice and righteousness. And so, so now we know that in verse 25 that when they were in the wilderness, they carry the images, the gods that they made for themselves. And so we know that in Exodus, what we read is not all there is. We know that from this, that they were not only worshiping the golden calves, but they probably had idols among their midst as they were traveling through the wilderness. And this makes sense why they weren't just like wholeheartedly devoted to God. They had other idols at that point too.